And to the last bitch that decided to play with me, how's your life going, sis? Wanted to do a wellness check for you. Hadn't heard from you. Just wanted to see if all was well on your side. Love you. Mwah.
Well, being that you asked Dr. Jill, let Tay fill you in on the really real, right? Listen, people body is breaking down bad. Meanwhile, the other one is out here going down sad. One breaking down bad and one going out sad. You heard me. I don't think she paid attention. I told her, Dr. Jill, the Guadalupe River is moving. She ain't paid attention. People getting sick, people getting ill, people going... You better pay attention because shit is real. Girl, you know it's sad when you got to be out here lying about that cat. Well, listen, Jonelle, you better watch her. You know she in the business of stealing sperm, right? You know she in the business of stealing sperm. So you go ahead and think that she got tubes removed and she didn't. Now she talking about she got a hysterectomy. Boy, you better be careful. I'm telling you, she trying to plan another baby on you. Sure is.
Oh my God.
So, for you, we are scheduled to take this uterus out along with your tubes, right?
Partial.
Yes, which means
Okay.
leave your ovaries.
Okay.
But take out your uterus and your fallopian tubes. In our world, that's not partial.
Okay.
She tried to hurry up and say partial. In our world, not partial, ma'am.
Take out your ovaries because
Okay.
that would make you menopausal. This is going to make it so that you still feel like you're having your cycle every month, but you will not actually be able to ever bleed again,
Okay.
or be able to do this anymore.
Yes,
right?
hallelujah. That's why I brought them for a reminder.
Yeah, I definitely don't.
That's changed my mind.
So what I want to do.
So does that mean the first time you changed your mind, ma'am? That's why you still have two?
Exam. Okay, so that means if you're going to move your uterus from side to side so I can see where all the blood vessels are. Then I'm going to make a small incision in your belly button. It's going to be about this big. Through that incision, I'm going to fill up your belly with gas. And then I'm going to put instruments through that same incision that takes out your uterus, and I pull everything out vaginally. I'm going to put some stitches at the top of your vagina. Risk of this surgery are bleeding just because we have any instruments in you, infection just because we're using things, and then damage to any of the surrounding organs that will require additional repair. That would be if there's any damage to your bowel or any damage to your bladder or anything like that. Fail safes, I make sure that everything has been looked at over before we take any instruments out, and I do put a camera inside of your bladder afterwards to be sure that the bladder as well as the tubes that go from your kidneys down to your bladder are intact and nothing gets damaged during the surgery. If as much gas out of your belly as we possibly can, and just close up that small incision in your vagina. Once that's done, you go to the recovery room and they kind of wake you up and make sure that you can walk and you're doing okay. And then once that's done, then they're going to, then you'll be able to go home. Okay, so you go home the same day with this procedure.
Okay.
Most people, once they get home, they're super tired.
Let me get this right. So she put DV charges on the old husband to get with the new boyfriend to actually get ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ooh, she ain't loving it. I basically knew it. So basically...
And think your relationship is fake, and she looking for the come up and bitter. Let me stop right there. I'm looking for the come up. Hold on, come up. Would I be fucking working? Would I be selling hair? Would I be working at damn Best Buy? Would I be sitting over here trying to work my way up into my healthcare field where I really want to be? Like, let's be honest. Let's be real. Like, I ain't no fake bitch. Y'all ain't never known me to be fake. Every time I come on here, I'm fucking real. I'm real as hell. I don't lie to nobody, and I keep it 100. So yes, I'm fucking 25. I have 3 fucking college degrees, and yes, I work at Best Buy. Why? Because I don't want to be seen as I'm coming up off my husband. And that was Lauren. Can you get out right quick? I'm talking. Can you get out? Shut my door. Get out. Shut my door. Get out. Shut my door. Shut my door. Shut my door.
I mean, she sent me a picture of her neck and everything.
Neck?
Wow. Yeah, like the scar.
You wanna cheat on me? I pay for this car, you stupid bitch, huh? Yeah, you fucking laughing, you stupid bitch. Keep fucking playing with me. I'm not playing with you.
Why am I thinking about Christmas songs? Hi. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, hi, hi.
Now, what you have here is a person that chooses to lie through their teeth every chance that they possibly get. Okay? A person comes on the internet and promises people things that she cannot deliver. Unfortunately, it's sad for her supporters, but at this point in time, I think that they basically support the buffoonery. And that's why her page gets not that much activity, or not much activity at all. Because if people not showing up for the drama, they sure not showing up for the brands, and they sure have not been showing up for the brands. And that's why a person numbers, when it come down to her promoting other people's businesses, is on a very low scale, to say the least. And it's very sad because you ruined yourself in these social media streets, because now the only thing that you are known for is drama. So if you're not producing drama, then people are not basically showing up for the fact of supporting anything else. And it's sad. It's really, really sad. Now, you done started a whole new storyline. A whole new storyline. Because at the end of the day, you coming out here and you lying about something that nobody never asked you about, baby. You came out here months ago after you had these babies talking about you had a tubal. For what reason? That wasn't for the internet in that case, though. That was definitely for your baby father, for sure. And as a man, if it was me, I would definitely be worried, because that should not be something that you should be lying about. You shouldn't be lying about nothing. But to lie about something like that is definitely scary, because you definitely putting this man in the position that you put every other man that you've been in. Robert told you he didn't want no more kids. You stopped your birth control. Okay? I don't know what the situation was with the first situation, because that situation is just all up in the air, if you ask me, at this point in time. Any, many, miny, mo. Who put the baby up in the hole? But on the factors of this case, you're repeating the same situation all over again, sis. If this man thought that you got your tubes removed, that means that he thought that you was good to go. Like there wouldn't be, how can I say, an outcome of kids anymore. But when months later come and you talking about you going to get a partial hysterectomy, like what, they just cut out half and save the other half for later? How does that work? But when a man think that you have removed something or put something in place that stops you from having children, and that's not the case, that makes you a liar, friend. And you tell the same lie over and over and over again, and you continue to bring children into the situation. Me personally, it's sad to say, but as soon as she spit these babies out, the internet was saying, yeah, she gonna be big again, because that's the way she feels she keep men in a relationship, friend, or some type of attachment. But if the only attachment you can have to a man is a kid, is it really worth it? You done been in situationship with this man for the last 2 and something years, 2.5 years, almost 3 years. And the only thing that you can say that you got out of this situation is some kids. Now, is kids a blessing? Yes, but to get out of a marriage of 6 years and get right back into a situation and bear a man kids out of wedlock once again, for me, that would be hustling backwards. You're going in reverse instead of moving forward. I can understand dating out of a situation when you get out of a situation, because nobody has to be forced to be put in a corner or on punishment. But to jump right into a relationship and start bearing children all over again, that's crazy, friend. Crazy to say the least. And better you than me, but you looking real, how can I say, suspect on these YouTube streets. You lying about tubes, you're lying about products, and oh yeah, Dr. Jill did a wellness check. Dr. Jill did a wellness check. She sure did. And I had to let her know things ain't going good with the sis, but she is still out here lying. Now, if you knew you was gonna lie, why would you take the camera on the inside? I know you said you was taking people on a journey, but we already done been on the journey of your lies, okay? For you to take the camera inside this doctor office and know you was lying, and as soon as you get in there, the first thing the lady say is, you know, you're gonna have a hysterectomy and your tubes removed, and you done came out here and told people that your tubes was removed months ago, and then gonna get in there and talk about some partial. Partial what? Partial what? Ain't no partial hysterectomy. You done pissed me off.
Okay, what a journey to get here.
I know. Oh my God.
So, for you, we are scheduled to take this uterus out along with your tubes, right?
Partial.
Yes, which means
Okay.
leave your ovaries.
Okay.
But take out your uterus and your fallopian tubes. In our world, that's not partial.
Okay.
The doctor said no. We don't partially do anything. We take it out. And them tubes that you told people that was going is still there. We're gonna get those too. You lying, stuck-eyed damn fool. Why would you take the camera in there with you if you knew that you was lying? See, the thing is, you can control you, but you cannot control other people. You had no control over what that doctor was going to say, and you thought she was just going to speak on the factors of hysterectomy. Ha!
Real. Like, I ain't no fake bitch. Y'all ain't never known me to be fake. Every time I come on here, I'm fucking real. I'm real as hell. I don't lie to nobody, and I keep it 100. Suffering in silence for a long fucking time, turning the cheek.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Tay with the T, and you know you're gonna get them sips from me. It's YouTube's favorite unicorn, baby. Let's definitely get into it. Well. It seems like the display is definitely displaying, baby. At the end of the day, tell me why your girl Bree decides to take us on a journey with her to the doctor's office when she knew from the beginning that she was lying. Why would you take us in there with the camera knowing that you was lying, friend? At the end of the day, right? It's crazy. Not for us, but it should be for Janelle. Because that means that this girl was a ticking time bomb the whole time. And at the end of the day, at any point in time, she could have ended up with another baby. What I'm trying to figure out is, why was this lie even told? Who asked her? Who asked her? Nobody asked you the factors of anything that had to do with a tubal. So for you to come to this internet, because social media never forgets, and tell people something that you knew was untrue, who asked you? And that be the thing for me. Unwarranted lying. And I mean, no lying is good lying, but damn, when you ain't even ask nobody nothing and they lie, and they just coming out with the lie like you just looking for attention by any mention at any point in time, sis. And it's real sad. That don't look good on you. Mind you, the fact is, like I'm going to say over and over again, you take us with you into the doctor's office, friend, right? But this is the thing about live or different things like that, and the power of the internet. Once it's there, it's there. Ain't no changing it. And once the lady said what she said, that was basically it. And then you try to talk over her and say partial what? Partial what? There was no partial. That means that for these last couple of months since you had these babies, your ass was walking around knowing that you ain't had no type of tubal, and you tried to convince Janelle that you had some type of protection going on outside of any other type of birth control. So me personally, even though the fact is that a person saying that they was getting the surgery due to the factors of their heavy flow, what was you doing for pregnancy prevention? So you only getting this due to the factors of your period. I thought you had the tubal You said because you didn't want no more kids. But now, months later, not only did you not have a tubal, you saying that you only doing the surgery because you are a heavy bleeder? You're gonna have to make it make sense. And the fact is that you just be coming up here lying and nobody even asked you shit. It just be killing me. But as y'all can see, I also put different slots up in this video to remind this person that we remember for sure. We remember. So when you out here and you dropping content, okay, and you steady lying, out here faking it to make it, I just need you to know nobody is fooled. We're not convinced. We know what's going on behind the scenes. And that's just sad that you out here still lying. And Dr. Jill asked y'all how y'all doing. And I had to fill her in. It ain't good, friend. This one's still out here lying, snatching any little deal, robbing people, scamming, if that's what it is that you want to call it, because she sure can't deliver what she promising. And then the other one, her body breaking down every second of the goddamn day, and her life behind the scenes is in misery, shambles, baby. I told them that the Guadalupe River was moving. They didn't want to listen to me. Okay, people don't like to pay attention to shit that is real. They think everything is a hee and a ha. It ain't so funny because everybody don't play the same way. So that's why you shouldn't play with people, baby. But I'm just saying, this is just going to be one of new lies that's going to unfold, because I'm pretty sure many lies have been told. At the end of the day, you already know how this go, baby. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Keep your girl alive. You already know this is your girl Tay on the KK Chase. Help me win this race, y'all. Hit that button. The subscribe button, the like button, the share button, the button. Okay? Tell a friend to tell a friend, baby. At the end of the day, if nobody told you that they love you today, Tay definitely doing. Your girl Tay, is out. Haha. Hey y'all, it's your girl Tay with the T, and you know you're gonna get them sips from me. Listen, I came through with something today. Your girl got that merch. If you was not on my live, okay, then I can't let you know what I got in store today. It is the Tea with Tay mugs, baby, and it comes equipped with a raw honey, a thank you note, equal for those that don't do too much sugar, and also a nice handy dandy candle on the inside to help you relax. How about that for the low price of $34.99? So if you would like one, please cash at me at ITSLATAEWORLD. It will definitely be in the description, and I can have yours on the way today. Get close to Tay. Let's sip this tea, baby. Haha.
Latex World serving tea. No drama, all facts. A truth teller supporters are appreciated in Latex World. It's all love, about a lot of words.